A young woman is gifted a box and an hourglass by an elderly stranger, and she's got a short amount of time to fill it with 3 sacrifices. This is why you don't answer the door at night, kids. Throughout the night, she will be pushed to her limits and then some. Blood will spill, ghosts will appear, and appendages will be severed in this psychological horror of insecurities. Vicious. Hello there, you loose units, and welcome back to another episode of Spicy Boy Reviews. I'm, of course, your host, Andrew Iles. That's right, Vicious, directed by Brian Bertino, known for directing the original The Strangers. We meet our protagonist, Polly, a tattered-up lost soul who's taking the first steps to get her life back on track. She smokes, she drinks, and is currently renting a massive 2-story house from her more successful sister. She has a really big interview the next day, so she decides to have a couple of cheeky wines and turn in early. But wouldn't you know it, an ominous old lady who seems to be lost is on her front doorstep late at night. Polly is unsure how to help, so she invites the ominous old lady in, which of course can only go well. Turns out the old lady has an evil wooden box with an hourglass.
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
She states that the box requires 3 sacrifices in a certain amount of time, otherwise Polly will die. Okay, bye! It's not long before Polly finds out that this box is not fucking around. If she plans on living throughout the night, she needs to place into the box something she loves, something she hates, and something she needs. No, the answer is not money. She needs to make 3 separate sacrifices. Reluctant at first, after a few cheeky phone calls from deceased family members, decaying ghosts giving her some jump scares, and not knowing what is real or imaginary, Polly decides to play. And the catch is, if she tries to tell anyone, that person ends up being deleted. Which is proven pretty bloody quickly. This is a great concept for a horror movie. Our main protagonist character is locked down in a single location, has an unthinkable task and sacrifice, and goes through a bloody and psychological gauntlet that will change her by the end. This film had some generally creepy, unsettling moments. And although we do get 1 or 2 jump scares here and there, it also likes to quieten down and settle, and then giving us some really unsettling imagery that's super tense. The film is roughly 1 hour and 40 minutes of a crescendo, starting out quiet and subtle, and then by the end it dials up to 11. I did prefer the first half of the film where it was more subtle and silent, and it was really creepy and unsettling before it ramps up. Where did the box come from? Why did it pick her? And what is the power behind it? These are questions I both want and don't want answered. The answer is more metaphoric, I suppose, of the effect the box leaves behind on them.
He's losing his mind. And I'm reaping all the benefits.
And I'm not going to use the laborious explanation that it's all a metaphor for trauma, because that theme has been done to death in horror movies. But this time, the director has come out and stated that it's roughly around anxiety. I'd say he really nailed that theme with his first feature film debut with The Strangers, but okay. The first half of the film, like I said, really grabbed me with its concept. But by the end, I'll be honest, I was ready for it to finish, because by the end credits, I was just as exhausted as our protagonist, Polly. Dakota Fanning is a really good actor, and yet again she proves it right here. She's effortless and believable in the most minor moments of the film. She commits 100%. It's brutal, psychological, bloody, and intriguing. This movie's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but I do recommend watching it and seeing it for yourself and see what your thoughts are. Anyway guys, that's my cheeky little review of Vicious. Right down below if you've seen it, what are your thoughts on it? But more importantly, what is your favourite cursed item film? And of course, if you've made it this far into the episode, please give me a thumbs up, because your love and support keeps me going, because I just love movies, and I assume you do as well. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe icon, because I give out an episode weekly. And I'll see you back here next week for the next review, but until then, stay spooky, kids.